Sure, okay.
So you got some guy in England with you, Kay. There's somebody sitting in your luxury flat with you. That's not Todd.
Well, welcome, Ryan,
Thank you.
to the podcast.
That was his name, Ryan. Good to meet you, Ryan. I'm Justin, and Todd is...
Nowhere to be found at the minute.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are having some... there's a contractual dispute between Sweat Socks and All That Sauce, LLC, and Todd's management. We are working on the details. We're just... Both sides are not close. Like, we're at the table, we're negotiating, but we just haven't been able to come to a formal agreement. And, of course, he, much like the prima donna he is going to be holding out of this training camp until he has officially signed a contract extension, so...
However, I kind of hope that this also doesn't mean that Slamsies is going to be shying away from us. I know.
The only good news is that there'll be more Slamsies for us to drink, because I don't know if you saw how Todd treated those Slamsies. I mean, he beat those like a redheaded stepchild. Thems were going fast. Hey, hashtag Slamsies. Send more Slamsies.
Send more Slamsies, please.
UK edition.
UK edition. That's just it. Is I don't even know if they ship to the UK.
Oh, and if they do, is it like blood pudding? Or I don't know, Toblerone flavored. I don't know what you all eat.
What's the
What, black pudding?
Black pudding.
Black pudding. Oh, there's a haggis edition when he
Haggis. You had haggis the other day, didn't you?
Haggis. Yeah, it was all right. Wasn't too bad.
So, has anybody ever said, "Oh, haggis, that was a delight," or is it typically, "Yeah, it's all right"?
I quite enjoyed it, but then I hadn't eaten. I was living on a beach on the side of Loch Ness. What's not to love? Exactly.
There's beaches on Loch Ness. Aren't you worried about getting eaten?
Oh, for the love of God. And there we are. Welcome to Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K. and Ryan this time, where no sport is off limits and the debates are debatable. Oh, Bush Latte apple flavored. Look at you opening that. Gross thing. We'll get to that in a minute.
I think it is my inside man at King Beverage who presented me with Slamsies. We talked about this the other day, and next thing I know, show up to work the next day, and he's made a special delivery in our fridge. I haven't had one yet, but...
Bush Latte apple. We'll talk about that. Oh.
Ooh.
And...
Apple test.
All right. Describe it, please. With the eye wince.
Imagine the shittiness of a Bush Light with like a floated a little bit of like cheap apple juice. And that's... the vintage is... I'm getting notes of ashtray and bathroom floor. It's a delight. Thank you.
Yummy. Very nice. So today's topic, we're not actually doing a debate per se.
Game.
We're doing a game, which is this the first game? Second game? Third game? I feel like I feel like we don't always do debates. I don't know.
I don't remember what we did last episode, okay? I have no idea. I fly blind heading into each and every one, which is what makes each...
Oh, no, we played a game last week.
Huh. How about that?
We did play a game last week, I know. So in 2024, the Tennessee Titans took to the streets to ask randoms if they knew the different teams. And that's my favorite schedule reveal that any team has done yet. So based on the logo alone to announce their regular season schedule. And what some people on the streets came up with was just stupid, but also one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So we've decided to do a game of our own. So we have... There's a fly. So we have our lovely English guest with us today, and we're going to test his U.S. professional team knowledge. We're not just going to do football. There were some that I sent him the list of the Lions schedule, and he kind of knew some of them. So we're doing a mix of football.
I've been told by the National Football League that this is an international sport, and everywhere they go, there are thousands, if not millions, of fans, diehard NFL fans that can't wait to have an NFL team come play in their little soccer stadium. That's what I've heard anyway. I could be wrong. I can't imagine the NFL would lie to me about anything, but
never.
No, and I'm sure when I see those games played in Germany or England, and I see all the people in the stands wearing all their NFL jerseys, and I think they definitely bought those. NFL isn't just handing those out when they walk in like, here, free jersey, put this on. That's not what's happening. No way.
They're the International Fan of the Year for the Detroit Lions in 2023, I think. He lives 15 minutes away from me.
So there's an International Fan of the Year award?
There's for each team, there's an International Fan of the Year. Look at that face. I want to be him. I want to be
So
that.
he lives 15 minutes from you? Did he maybe
lives
see
15
you in
minutes
like
away
you're
from me.
jogging in your Lions jumpsuit one time with them tight pants on? He's like, fancy me, I like these Lions.
Who knows? Maybe he goes to more games than I do, though.
I'd
Which
like to
is
point
really
out, by
sad.
the way, they announced the NFL schedule, and fuck all. Like, the NFL is so biased, it just hurts. Did you know the Minnesota Vikings will be the first team in the history of the league to have to spend back-to-back weeks across the pond? They have to play a game in fucking England. They have to go play a game in fucking Ireland. Back-to-back. That's not fair. Oh,
But
and
isn't
then
that-
they
isn't that-
saddle them with a bullshit Christmas game. Now, granted, baby Jesus is going to be smiling.
Whoa!
Baby Jesus is going to be smiling when those lions get fucking beheaded. It's like Daniel and the lions and the lion, right? Was that the story? I'm not very familiar. It was David and the lion, right? That's what it was? No, Goliath.
David and Goliath.
Goliath.
The lion.
Is it Samson? Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, Samson. There we go. It was Samson.
Samson? Or
It
did
cut
you
off
have-
the lion's head for baby Jesus on Christmas. I'm pretty up to date
Exactly.
on my biblical study.
Okay.
Straight after Gandalf came out.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's the one.
Anyway, so we're gonna test his U.S. professional team's knowledge, and Justin, you and I are also going to have our knowledge tested of English and Scottish football teams based on logos alone. So he's done a lot more work than I did, actually. In the end, he's created like a fucking PowerPoint.
How about that? Wow, somebody got somebody to do her fucking job for her. Congratulations.
No,
Welcome
I did my part.
Oh.
He did his part. He just did it better.
Fair enough.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens first.
Before we get into the game, though, Justin, do you have any news for us?
Indeed, I do. I wanted to bring this up because this isn't just for this particular NFL franchise, but the Seattle Seahawks front office announced that they are cracking down on their season ticket holders who sell their tickets. Because there was a time, and of course, you've heard about the 12s, right, Kay? Where the Seahawks play, the 12th man. Like, it's so loud in there, it's disrupting. Like, other teams come in there and have this huge competitive disadvantage because it is so loud. Like, they have, seismic energy has been detected. Like, earthquakes have been created by Marshawn Lynch running people over, and they're throwing Skittles everywhere. So anyway, apparently, in the last couple of seasons, their at-home dominance has kind of dwindled. And it's not because the product on the field is good. It's the fault of the fans. It's the fans' fault. Those who have season tickets and are selling them to fans of opposing teams who are coming in. So say like the Cowboys are coming to town and you take your Seahawks season ticket, like, well, I'll sell these ones and, I have to go to the game and make some money on it. Well, there have been a couple of games where they claim that there's been as many fans of the opposing team as Seahawks fans in the stands. So they say, we have lost our home field advantage, and it's your fault, fans, not the shitty product we're putting on the field. So they are going to ban people from renewing their season tickets if they catch them continuously selling their season tickets for the Seahawks Stadium.
So in English football,
I'm not allowed to do that.
you're not allowed to. You have to sell it to so Ryan is a West Ham
Season ticket holder.
West Ham season ticket holder, and you have to sell it to a West Ham fan.
No, you're not allowed to sell it.
Oh, you're not allowed to sell it.
You're not allowed. You can. Yeah, everyone does.
So you
Which
don't.
is
So
every-
you,
it's a
games
racket. It's
games
a
you don't go
racket.
to, you just don't go, and there's an empty seat.
I'm not telling on this. Online.
Yes, there are 12s of people who will hear him confess to a crime if he does it here.
Yeah.
12s.
However, I have managed to get on the ballot for some away tickets. How do you think we got to Liverpool?
Yeah, fair play.
Fair. Now, I know, and I always hated this because I was a Vikings fan, and back in the days of Metrodome, people who had Vikings season tickets would basically sell their pair when the Green Bay Packers were coming to town and sell them at a price where they almost got the rest of their games paid for. So, I understood, but at the same time, when the Packers came to town, we didn't have a home field advantage because there'd be so much fucking green and gold in the stands. It just reeked of cheese and poor decisions. So I can get where they're coming from, but I think it's kind of shoddy on the part of the Seahawks front office to blame this on the fact that the fans aren't loud enough. Oh, if only our fans were louder, we'd be better. We'd make the playoffs if you guys just yelled a little louder. I just think about when the Angels in the outfield thing, like, oh, it's not our fault. The Angels aren't here anymore. They left. Bullshit. I will say this: when I went to that game with Todd, rest in peace, against the Minnesota Vikings, I was shocked at how much purple was in the stands. I'm not saying it was 50-50, but it might have been 60-40. And by the way, the Vikings won that. And also, fuck the NFL. They're making them go back to Seattle this year. They have to play in Seattle again, back-to-back years. That's a tough fucking place to play. Or at least it used to be before their fans pussed out.
You get to play at home on Christmas Day. Bite me.
Yeah, well, after having to play in Seattle back-to-back years and going on the road 2 times across the pond. God. And you know what? I think I need to see how the schedule lines up because they're going to be so out of whack. I mean, their sleep schedule, their jet lag, it's going to be so messed up. God only knows how poor they're going to perform.
It's only 5 hours. It takes me a day.
Only 5 hours. But you're not a professional athlete, Kay. You can just drink yourself to sleep until you wake up and you're fully refreshed.
No, exactly. I'm not a professional athlete. It should take me longer, to be fair. They're so healthy. They should be able to bounce back like that.
Oh, but they're like Ferraris. They're like high-performance machines. You know, they can't hit any pothole, any small bump in the road. Destroys them. So...
They're not sitting in like cattle class, are they? They're going to be laying out, to be fair.
Yeah.
Chilling, fly over, massage. They've got it.
They're fine. They're fine. They're getting their naps.
I don't think there's any massage in the NFL planes anymore. I think, what's his name, the quarterback for the Browns, made sure that nobody gets a massage anymore. That's leverage. Which, by the way, like, how many different massage therapists can you call in like one day and like ask for an HJ? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, this guy, and why am I forgetting his name now? Deshaun Watson. How is it there's like 200 massage therapists coming forward to say he tried to sexually assault us or he wanted us to try to, like, how many of those are there just in the city of Cleveland? That fucking blows my mind. It's like, nope, next.
Well,
like, he's just got the yellow pages out and he's just calling.
Listen, you just answered your own question. It's fucking Cleveland.
That's true.
Yellow pages.
But this was before that. This was in Houston.
Yellow pages.
This was in Houston. But now you say that, I just answered my own question. Fucking Houston.
You did.
The Cleveland of Texas, as they like to call it.
Amen. Amen to that. Let's start our game. Okay, do we want to go first or do you want to go first?
Ooh. Heads or tails?
Heads or tails? Do you just have a coin ready?
I had one in my pocket.
It's a sporting podcast, is it not?
Always.
Can I see? Can you please hold up to the camera what the heads looks like, what the tails looks like? Make this official.
It's the queen. So
the queen,
is it official if it's the queen? Because
and
she's
it's actually
dead.
a Scottish one.
Oh,
look at that.
What's on the back?
Thistle.
Haggis?
That's the towel. It's just a thistle.
Fair enough.
Haggis.
All right.
Just a crappy
Right.
old plant.
Okay, what are we going to do? Tails never fails?
I didn't know that they did that. I didn't know that they did Scotland.
So hang on, let's make the rules up first, because otherwise you win, and then you'll go, who chooses? So, if you pick one, you go first.
Okay.
So cows, you go first. Heads.
Oh, tails.
I go
Tails is
first.
first.
Yeah.
Are you saying
Tails is
towels
first.
or tails? I'm confused. Tails never fails.
Tails.
Tails. You go first.
Wait, why? That made no sense. What you just did not mean anything.
I'm sure with the
No,
British exchange rate being what it is, that's just fine.
You're so mean.
You go first.
No.
You go. All right. I'll answer first. Come on.
So we've gotten tails, which means that we are going to present our American logos, and Ryan is going to try to guess the name of the franchise. Now, does he have any? Ryan, do you have any working knowledge of like professional teams here across the pond?
Go ahead.
A little bit.
Little bit.
I did go to history.
History. There we go.
Here you
We
go.
like story
I've been
time.
to a game.
Which game did you go to?
I went to the Oakland Raiders versus Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
When it was Oakland a few years back.
Okay, and
10 years.
a nice segue.
No
here,
idea.
just your opinion, your take on real football. Like, did you find it intriguing? Were you confused? What did you think?
I was too pissed. We had a tailgate party, and I've got no idea what happened.
So now you see why
we
America loves football so much.
We were just there being called soccer hooligans. That was it. Came back out, started drinking again.
There we go.
There was a lot of breaks. That's what I remember.
Oh yeah.
A lot of breaks.
Well, because they go so hard. When you go like that burst of energy like that, you only have so much in you. You have to take a little break. It's not just like jogging around a pitch. You know what I mean?
Hockey. I've done hockey.
Yeah, what hockey teams have you seen?
Well, it was a London game,
Yeah,
and then I went. And then I saw Grudge Match Romford Raiders versus Chelmsford someone.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
There
I
is
don't know
ice
if that
hockey
counts,
in
but
England,
there
though,
you
isn't
go.
there? There's an English hockey
yeah,
team in the
right.
Olympics.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
possibly.
There's a British
don't
hockey
know.
team.
We were ropey, but
So, and then baseball. Baseball? Any
No,
knowledge?
Never been. No, I ain't got a clue.
Ain't got a
Other
clue.
than a few teams, but that's it. I got family out there. I get a little bit now and again.
Fair enough. Well, it's kind of like cricket, except less
Enough.
confusing to those of us who don't know how cricket works.
Oh my God,
Exactly.
cricket's so confusing.
It shouldn't be. It's just like there's just like a straight line, and then like they throw, and there's a paddle, but somehow it takes 4 days sometimes. I don't.
The paddle. It's the paddle. I'm gonna call. I got
It's the
all
paddle.
about the paddle.
What's it
use
actually
one
called?
then.
A bat?
The cricket bat.
Oh,
Cricket bat.
Right.
It just looks like something I do with ladies when they've been naughty. That's what that thing looks like to me. So.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Especially when you get stumped. Cricket terminology.
Oh, that could be a fun one. Okay, so
Cricket
yeah, you can
terminology.
blow all that out, Kate. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. Anyway.
Okay,
So-
so here is the first one.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and here we go. What do you think?
So
this one is?
it's got to be NY, New York. I would guess. I can't think of any other than the New York Blue Lines or something like that. I got-
Blue lines.
What?
Well, what is it underneath? It's like a blue line. Why is the Y a lot longer?
How did
New
he
York
get
Blue
that?
Line.
How did he know just from looking at the logo?
It's the New York Blue Lines.
Is it?
No,
What is it? I don't know.
it's the New York Giants.
But how would you
There's
know?
no.
How would you know?
Why? There's no giant.
Because it's so big.
It's in lowercase, for fuck's sakes, even.
At least,
That is
at least say fee, fi, fo, fum or something underneath it. Then I might have a clue.
Then you might have a
little
clue.
golden harp.
true. Okay, next one.
Oh. Horseshoes, right. It's got to be I bet this is a modern twist on an old one. They've jazzed it up, simplified it like they all do. I'm going to go for Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm right.
Educated guess. It's actually the Boston Lucky Charms, and that's just one of them.
Or it could be the Blue Toilet Seat Crew.
Yeah!
That's a good
It's the Massachusetts single scrotum. It's actually the logo that what's his name, the cyclist Lance Armstrong. He got that tattooed on him. Never surrender.
Oh my God, that's good. No, it's the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, well, close.
Close. Do you know where Indianapolis is?
It's somewhere down south. They drive around a lot, don't they?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, they ride horses.
Midwest.
I thought there was a motor race.
Yeah, the Indy 500. Yep. It's
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Indiana, which is kind of sort of the Midwest, I guess.
Near enough.
Okay, next one.
Okay, so this I've got no other clue other than it's the helmets. That's it. It's just the helmets. Who else would you?
That's a trick one. Like, hey, why would you?
Come on,
That's so different.
Come on, you helmets.
But also, like,
Come on, you helmets. That's what you said.
what are the Cleveland Browns doing by making that their fucking logo?
It's just everyone. Who
I
doesn't
think it's
wear
like
one of
most
them?
people look and they're like, they're the Cleveland Browns with orange helmets. Okay, well, who cares? Because they're never relevant, so who gives a shit? But
What is the Browns? What is a Brown?
it's actually like a dog. They're talking about like junkyard dog, kind of as a Cleveland Brown. So like, there's some like he's
Cleveland
called the
Browns is a
dog
dog.
pound, and they'd all dress up like dogs, and then they throw dog biscuits at the other team.
So why wouldn't
Wow.
they? Why wouldn't they use that? Why
That
wouldn't they
sounds
do
savage.
that?
Brown is even uglier than orange.
What? At least throw a tin of like pedigree. Dog biscuits.
pedigree.
That's what happened over here.
Oh,
It
no.
could be like the Indiana Invisibles. They just don't exist. There's no face.
Indiana Invisibles. Poor things.
All right, that worked. Yeah, that was a
Okay,
trick one.
right.
But this one, I'm confident you're going to get this one.
The tiger bees. I don't know.
tiger
I got no idea.
Tiger bees. That's awesome.
Tiger Bees.
What?
Cincinnati Bengals.
Of course. I should have known that.
The Tiger Bees. Okay, next one. This one. What did you say?
The W's. It's just like, what else could it be?
Come on. Be creative.
Yeah.
It could be, I don't know, the Alabama Wank socks. I don't know.
Wait, sorry.
That could also, I mean,
Even it's topical.
that could be like a crown or an upside down M or
Wiggles. It'd just be like
Wiggles.
It could be like a really Art Deco snake.
Ooh.
That's 80s style. I'm going to draw a snake, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
Albuquerque art snakes. That is 100%
That's it. That's exactly it.
Art Deco snakes.
Especially in them colours.
Washington Commanders,
Of course.
formerly known as the Redskins.
Yes, the logo has changed. It used to be much cooler, although some would say
yeah.
slightly offensive, so they've switched from that
you remember
to
that
a
one?
W.
And now we all definitely know what it is.
I gotta be honest on that one.
What?
They had a really good opportunity to do something good. And
Yeah,
that's
they
all
did.
they came up with.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what that organization has done their whole existence. I mean, think of it was in the 2010s, 2020s, before they actually got rid of Redskins and actually had an honest to God Indian Native American on the helmet. It was and they would do like the Tomahawk chant. It was and that was in our nation's capital. That's not Washington State. That's Washington D.C. Proud to be an American.
Nailed it. All right, next one.
Cutlass Pirate Crew.
The
I don't
who?
know. Cutlass Pirate Crew? I don't know. I got no idea. It's something. The pirates. I don't know.
The pirates.
The brave pirates.
The brave ones. What makes it?
I don't
What
know.
makes it so brave?
They got a football on them. It's slightly torn at the end.
It's slightly torn.
Slightly
so
torn.
they're
So
brave.
they've been obviously sailing around for a bit. Doing some damage around the Caribbean Red Sox. I don't know.
Yeah. Very close.
Very close. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's the one.
Years.
Okay.
The Eagle Heads.
No.
Or it could be the Mighty Eagles. I don't know. It's got a bit Angry Birds about it, hasn't it?
Angry Birds.
I'm imagining when he's up there.
Well, he's not going to be a
pissing.
happy bird, is he?
No, he's an angry bird. There you go.
Look, he's got it.
No.
Doesn't help you at all, does it?
No.
I just never thought I'd be able to use this in a practical conversation. I lost the bet. Now I have this fucking thing.
Whoa.
Now, where does he live?
Seattle. Is it
Okay.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Yes.
It was the tattoo that did it.
The tattoo gave
And the
it
green
away.
eyes.
Okay, we're moving on.
This is baseball.
We're
isn't it?
moving
It's
on
gotta
to
be
baseball. How did you know it was
Because
baseball?
they just have letters.
The fact that you knew that it was baseball is impressive.
Okay.
Justin, I'm going to need your help remembering what these ones are.
As we try to stump the Brit, you might also has forgotten
Pittsburgh.
where her roots.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't know.
All right, go ahead.
Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh peas.
Pittsburgh peas.
I don't know. This is
Pittsburgh
gonna-
what?
Think of
Yellows.
Pittsburgh. Think of the long history of Pittsburgh and what happens in that town. Steel City.
I got no idea.
No,
It's like me asking you, tell me about Ipswich.
Look at him. Look at his
Bless
face.
you.
Exactly.
Those are the Pittsburgh Pirates, because of course there's always been a lot of pirates on the rivers around Pittsburgh.
See, that's when they need the skull and crossbones, or at least a boat.
But the P gives it away.
Yeah, of course.
Thursday.
All right, here we go.
The flying G's. I don't know. It's like it's something to do with I don't know. It's
Where do you think they're from?
God balls.
The God Balls.
It's something to do with like, is it? It's Norse gods in there.
You're really thinking hard.
I am, and it's just going to be really simple.
Yes.
It's just going to be.
Well, to be fair, actually, I think.
I don't think Cave remembers what it is, to be fair.
Oh no, this one I do know.
Okay.
This one I do know.
At least this one's slightly. It's got a baseball on it.
Yeah.
I know what sport it is.
Okay, so where do you think it is? Pick a city, any city.
Well, I can't. I'm thinking of Gotham.
Gotham.
There's a
The
city.
Gotham. The Gotham.
I've got no idea.
The Gotham
I'm going to
Ballers.
give up on this one.
Okay.
It's got to be. No.
No, you got it. Okay, it is the Cleveland Guardians.
Of course.
It used to be, otherwise known as the Cleveland Indians.
And their mascot was much more offensive than the Redskins mascot. Chief Wahoo
I
was
think
pretty.
Was that the little cartoon one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have known that. And like, oh, that's the Cleveland racist people. Yeah.
I know this one.
All right, what's it? Do you?
I do.
What's this one?
Is it the they're the worst team. They're one of the worst teams, aren't they?
Are
Is
they?
it the Oreos?
The Oreos.
Or what are they called?
The Oreos, the
Oreo?
cookie?
Well, yeah, that's what it's called. The Cookie Boys.
The Cookie Boys. Yes. The Baltimore Cookie Boys.
Is it? What is it?
Oreos.
Yeah, that's it.
Oreos.
That's my pronunciation.
Just learn a speech, that's all. You guys just
Yeah.
prep it for a while.
All right, we're moving on to NHL.
Oh, you skipped one more baseball.
Oh, did I?
Above the...
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Moving on to hockey.
Sorry, I don't have it. Weird. I wonder how that happened.
Was it half a star or is it legs? What's going on?
Or is it legs?
Just a couple of legs in the middle.
In the middle. A couple of legs.
Or are you talking about the one above the Baltimore Orioles?
Actually, it looks like it look. Huh? Yeah.
That is actually a baseball team.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a hockey. Oh no, yeah. This is a. This is a baseball team.
Atlanta Zigzags.
Atlanta Zigzags. But it looks like two legs. It looks like a pair of legs on top and then a pair of legs in the
It's like
middle.
The Madonna's old trousers. Madonna's leggings.
The Madonna.
Oh, it could be.
The Madonna
Or
trousers.
something's just dropped off halfway through.
Yes.
Oh, quick, get rid of them.
Arizona Diamondbacks. Is that what it is?
Yes, the Arizona
Arizona
Diamondbacks.
Arizona
Diamondbacks.
Lady Boys.
People forget about them because they're not very good, but that is a Major League Baseball.
Oh, I thought they were NHL, so there we go. Okay, right. Now we're into hockey.
And and this just is this states or Canadian teams?
But, States.
know.
That's
I didn't
racist.
put any Canadian. That's racist.
That's racist.
We didn't.
Whoa.
I didn't put any Canadian
You
teams.
didn't use any Canadian teams in the NHL?
Are they in
Good for
the
you,
NHL?
Kay. Good for
Oh,
you.
aren't they?
Yeah, I'm saying not in this game. I didn't.
Oh, all right. So we've just gone. So it looks like the evil beavers. It's like a beaver face, isn't it? Or is it a gopher? I don't know. It's like
The evil beavers.
it's got a star-eyed beaver face.
I'll give you one.
Or is it like a?
Look,
Is it a?
look.
What? I still don't know.
What does this word say?
Maine? Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
The Minnesota Evil Beavers.
Yes! USA! USA! USA!
The Minnesota. I'm trying to think of it. The
I like-
Wolverines.
I like the.
Pretty good.
That's a Michigan animal. My apologies. No.
Oh, well.
Go ahead, Justin.
That is
This
the
is your
Minnesota
team.
Wild. And I actually only
Wild.
just discovered like in the last 18 months that's a bear. I actually didn't know what that was.
What?
Somebody explained to me. I'm like, oh shit. When you look at it like that, it is a bear. I just thought it was kind of a glob of woods and lake. I had no idea.
Oh no, I knew it was an animal, but I didn't know what animal it was.
Yeah.
Is it just? And it's a river mouth, isn't it?
It
River
does.
mouth.
That's a river.
Really?
A
So it's
river.
like, so they went. Let's get as much wild as we can into one logo.
However, it does look like a beaver.
An evil beaver.
An evil beaver. I'm going evil beaver. All right, what's this one?
Ooh, the Wild Wheels. I don't know. It's, Flying Wheels. Flying Wheel Crew. This is going on a bit now. I'm not getting any.
Pick a city.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh Flying Wheels.
Pittsburgh Spokies.
Smokies! I actually love
I'm-
that answer.
Is it
I'm-
Pittsburgh?
Highly
it?
disappointed in you. Detroit Red Wings.
Detroit.
Thank you very much.
The Detroit What is that?
The next one.
Whoa.
The next one. I saw it and went, what the fuck?
It's like
What cracked out?
I'd like to throw this out here, Kay. This one will have an asterisk next to it, and I'll explain why after the big reveal. But here we go.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
This has got to be
I still don't even
a
remember.
city, and it's the Hangover Wolves. Because one side of it's just like, just got up. They're playing. The other side's like still asleep. It's me when I used to play Sunday League football.
Okay.
No, it's absolutely not right. Sorry.
Foxes.
So that is actually the Arizona Coyotes, But Kay White, that franchise no longer exists. So well done.
When did they stop existing?
This last season, they moved to Utah, and now they're in full Commanders mode. Remember when Washington didn't know what to name themselves after the Redskins, so they were the Washington football team for like 2 seasons? It is now the Utah Hockey Club.
Oh my God, this is so
And it's fucking Utah. They have, this is what they come up with. There's no drinking in Utah, so they don't come up with any good ideas. So they've got a couple of ideas, but they actually apparently missed a deadline to register with the NHL. So next year they will also still be just the Utah Hockey Club. That's
for goodness sake.
soccer sound of bullshit right there.
That's stupid, right? I think. Let's see.
Now this one, you can get this one. I think maybe.
This one.
New Jersey
Ooh.
Devils. I don't know.
Yes! Oh my God. Yes. Well done. Well done.
One.
I like the music that's all of a sudden come into our life.
I forgot I had these.
All right.
And the Hurricanes.
Oh my God, yes! The Carolina Hurricanes. Well done. Nice.
Well done. And last one.
Arrowheads. I don't know. The golden tip.
Golden tip.
Arrowheads.
I thought you'd go with Star Trek, maybe, if you were cool, because it kind of looks like that, but...
Anaheim Ducks.
Of course.
Of course.
Always.
So congratulations. I think the final score was... I didn't keep track.
1.
2. I think you got 2. 2 total.
2.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's our turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Name that team.
Well,
The Fingering Squirrels.
I was to say, the 2 in the pink Confidemus.
The 2 in the pink squirrel fingers.
Why are there squirrels humping a ball and then one guy is like, I'm out, or doing guns? There it is, the squirrel humping finger blasters. Confidemus, of course, is Latin for squirrel humping.
Squirrel love. You're totally right. How did you know?
How did we know? Okay, what is it actually?
I don't know. There you go.
The
Kilmarnock FC.
Kilmarnock.
Scottish. I've gone for that. I like that one. We're starting with a really.
But I have questions. Okay, so their name is just the Kilmarnock FC
Football club.
But is their mascot a soccer ball, a squirrel, a pair of squirrels?
Why the hand?
Finger guns. Yeah, what does that mean? Is this something I don't know about in English? It's okay, but
I told you I should have done more research.
You should have done more research.
Next time we'll come back with the reasons why.
Oh,
It
okay.
probably is. It's probably a red squirrel. It's probably not even a squirrel. It's probably some sort of sea dragon, some I don't know, mystic Scottish madness.
Were they in Scotland?
Scotland.
This was
Kilmarnock.
Scotland.
Yep.
Okay.
Scottish
All right.
Kilmarnock.
Lovely.
Next one.
We nailed that one.
First of all, why they got to put so many made-up words on their logo? I'm here to watch sports, not read. Okay.
They fucking love Latin over here. Honestly, everybody loves to learn Latin.
Dead language, people.
They love to brag about the fact that they did their A levels in fucking Latin.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so
fuck off.
amazing. Who's using Latin for what? Oh my God. For what?
Amen.
Football club logos.
Football club. Did you do your A levels in Latin?
Do you know where I went to school? We were lucky we did English.
Fair. Okay.
I mean, you realize that so many languages are derived from Latin, aka we've evolved past that old crusty dead language. So, nil status nisi optimum. These are. See, here's the problem. I don't even know names. There's England. There's Wrexham, and there's Crystal Palace, and these are the places Scarborough Fair. Is that in England? There's
Scarborough Fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Abbey Lane. Penny Lane. Are these places?
You're warm.
Liverpool.
It's not Liverpool.
The Blackpool.
No, it's Bluepool. Duh.
Blue pool.
Blue Pool. Tops.
Do you remember we don't name them after animals?
Yes.
Just football club at the end. Just pick a city.
Oh,
It's pretty
shit.
easy
This
with
is
that.
going to be
But
hard.
what's this logo mean?
Okay, I got it. It's the Liverpool Back the Blues FC.
Everton. Premier League team.
Is that the one you thought I would get?
No, possibly.
Oh, too bad.
Okay, next one.
1878. Is that how many nine season ticket holders? What the
It's Justin. It's Justin. It's Justin.
Real badge.
It's
Hang on.
Justin.
Is that your final answer, Kay? I don't think that's right.
Justin Football Club.
It is the toponym where the wild things are.
Toponym?
Toponish where the wild things are.
Okay. I'm going to start giving you the nicknames as well, because that'll help afterwards. Once I do the reveal, I'll give you the nicknames.
Okay.
Well. A little bit of history.
So there is a nickname. It's not just FC. There is an actual nickname.
You got a nickname. Yeah.
Uh,
So if Everton, they're the Toffee Men. Got no idea what it's got to do with that logo. But
Everton are the Toffee Men.
That is their nickname. Yeah.
Do they make
out
toffee?
They used to give out toffees in the stand.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
interesting.
toffees.
I can see why it's such a popular sport. That's
Yeah, exactly.
This is the crapping demons because it looks like he's kind of pooping. But he's like doing like it.
One leg. Could be a yoga pose. The meditating devils.
The
Pigeon pose Satan worshippers.
Go on then. What is it?
Lincoln City
Lincoln
FC.
City Football Club. Typical.
Close. Otherwise known as the Imps.
The
Imp. That's fair.
Or Imp.
I could see
Yeah,
imp.
there's a little imp. I do love how it's just the graphic design on this is just unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right. What is that? We're
It's the football headers. Wait, I've seen this one.
So,
Why have I seen this one?
so this looks to me like a young lady is showering with. It is the New Brunswick hair conditioners.
if only I had the little sound clips, I'd just do the ta-da. No.
Okay, what is it?
AFC Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
The nickname, the Cherries.
That's different than the New York logo. Come on now. By the way, we're never going to be able to guess like the town, and if it's an AFC or FC, which I still don't know. But if we can get the nickname right, we'll count that, right?
All right, you're all right. I just like the fact I like the alternate measure. The alternate names are just fun.
Cherries. Here.
Oh, I know this one.
Uh-oh.
Do
Yeah.
you know this one? Because I do.
That looks to be like a partridge or a dove, maybe. But it's on. Is this supposed to be a soccer ball? Because it looks like a basketball football hybrid. Like it's a basketball, but we had to stitch it.
Yes.
It's an old school football.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so original. All right. So this is an old. So this goes way back. This goes way back.
All teams.
We'll call it the Purple Rains.
It's the Tottenham Hotspurs.
Hotspurs. Oh, I can see the spur now. I just thought, look like a dove. When doves cry, purple rain. It's blue and everything's fucked up over there, so that would make sense. That's how my brain worked on that one.
Makes sense.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Damn,
Well done.
Yay! Thank you. I knew one.
Insider knowledge.
That was great. Compelling and rich. Oh, God.
What is this?
Like it's like they stopped coloring halfway through. This looks like my kids came up with this fucking design. Like, oh well, we'll just stop coloring once we get to that bird's fine.
Pick some animals. We want them all.
Does anybody have a first aid elephant available for us?
Exactly. We have one, but it's carrying a castle. What would that do?
The Switzerland elephant nuts.
This is the problem with our logos. They do not represent anything to do with the nickname.
Like what the hell?
Coventry City.
Any nicknames?
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay.
Probably the Blues.
The
I've got
Blues.
no idea.
Blues? Oh,
They've
that
got
makes
some-
sense. That's what I would go with.
Yeah, blue. It's got a blue football. Oh,
The Tigers.
Jaguars.
that is their nickname.
Damn it.
It is. I'll give you a point for that one.
Is it
their
the
nickname
Tigers?
is the Tigers.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. I'm gonna go with
1904.
good. That doesn't help me at all.
Detroit.
the-
Detroit.
The cross-eyed Tigers.
The cross-eyed Tigers. That's right. I have no.
Whole city.
Hull.
City.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's always associated. Hull
I'm sorry, Hull, but oh, that makes sense. The Harry Potters. The Harry Potter.
No, it's the Modest Owls.
the modest hours.
Like hiding behind it, like, oh, you caught me. I was just getting out of the shower. And so she had to cover up.
The Southwest Modest Owls.
The Southwest Hooters.
Hooters.
They're the Hooters?
What is it?
Our Hooters logo
an
looks a little
S.
different than that.
The S and the W. Not give it away.
Southwest.
No.
The
No. Scottish
Southwestern.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday? What's the Wednesday got? They only play on Wednesdays?
No, actually, they only have
For all of
Thursdays.
them.
That's the exchange rate. Ooh, okay, come on. Now.
I know this one.
I put this one in.
I know this one.
You've got a choice of two.
There's two?
There's two clubs you know with lions on.
Oh, I know, but this one is the one that I know. Well, I know the other one, but this is the one. This is the mean one, right?
This one hurt
This is
me.
the questionable.
This is the one that hurt me. Put it on here.
Right.
West Ham's rivals.
Well, now I'm confused. Is it Chelsea?
No.
No, it's the other one.
It's the other
It's
one.
the one that I thought it was. That's what I thought.
The Buckingham Palace Lions.
So this is the one that is technically, apparently teamed with the Detroit Lions. But apparently, I was telling you that they are like apparently the most racist team.
Questionable.
Wouldn't question it for a second that that's who the Lions fans would hitch their wagon to.
Go on then. Reveal. Millwall.
Millwall football. They sound racist.
Don't they?
East London, Southeast London.
The Hornets.
Nah, they're the Yellow Jackets.
Oh. The Blackpool Yellow
I
Jackets.
can't even remember.
Oh no.
I think I just like the badge and I thought I'm going to put this one on. It looks like one of your badges in the States.
You really liked his muscles.
I was like, this
The
would be
Birmingham Yellow Jackets. Oh, Aloha Athletic FC.
Aloha Athletic.
Oh, for goodness.
And the
This is-
actual worst.
I'm sorry, did they
badge.
make this in paint?
Indeed, that's why I put it on.
They made this in paint.
Achieved
This is
by
the worst
unity. As in, if we work together, we can eat this motherfucker in the middle.
This is the worst badge I've ever seen. Imagine playing Kiss the Badge. When you kiss the badge, you're kissing paint from 96.
Oh my
Never put this
God,
shit on.
is
Never.
awful.
You're never going to get it. You're never going to
What
get
is it?
Yeovil Town.
Where is
and
Yeovil
I just love the graphics. They couldn't even be bothered doing his whole face.
Yeovil Town.
It's Devon way.
What is he
down in the
holding?
stick?
What is he holding? His other face?
His mask. I don't know.
Is that his mask?
It's his mother's
That's
head.
what I thought.
He's going to offer his
yeah.
mother's head to the Lions so he can get away scot-free.
Exactly.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There you go.
Was that the grand finale?
That was the grand finale. I put it on
my God. That is the greatest thing that I have. I think we should do more of those. Right, before we go, words of wisdom. Quickly, Justin, please.
Quickly, I don't know. I've got a long and drawn-out diatribe here about what I want to say about this. I have strong opinions. So earlier this week, Kay, I don't know if you knew this or not, Pete Rose, one of the greatest baseball players in modern times, if not all times, Charlie Hustle, who was banned from Major League Baseball for life for betting on games. Well, he managed the Cincinnati Reds. He was gambling on the team. Now, he claims he always bet on them to win, but still it tainted the sport. And so Pete Rose, who is one of the, if not like top 3 greatest players in the history of Major League Baseball, was banned from the sport, not allowed in the Hall of Fame. Well, he had a lifetime ban Well, the commissioner of Major League Baseball this week officially lifted the lifetime ban on Pete Rose, welcoming him back into Major League Baseball. Tucker died like a year and a half ago. So to me, this seems kind of redundant. Wait a minute. I think he lifted the lifetime ban himself when he decided to kick the bucket. What are you doing? Like, why would you not do that for him while he's still alive if you want to extend this gesture? So what, his worthless fucking kids can make more money off him? Like, that's all you've done here, because I guarantee those kids, shit, worthless, not doing anything with their lives, and now they're going to cash in. Now they're going to put him in the Hall of Fame. And here's the thing. I did not have a problem with what people... He should not have been banned for life. He should be in the Hall of Fame because he did not take any performance-enhancing substances, and he did not bet on games while he was playing. This is when he was a fucking manager. He was probably half drunk with Marge Schott in her clubhouse while these games are going on. Who cares? I mean, don't put him in the Hall of Fame as a manager, because apparently he was terrible at that. I mean, he was so busy managing that he had time to call his bookie and put bets on the games. But you can't deny what he did while he played the game. He was like a 17-time All-Star. He played for that long. He was a Rookie of the Year, so he started strong. And then like every single season, he was absolutely fantastic. Batting title, Silver Slugger. I mean, he's World Series champion. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Or don't make a lifetime ban on him and then wait till he dies and give him one last fuck you.
Fuck you.
Funny enough,
Like
also this week,
like the squirrels, like the fingering squirrels.
that's what it is. It's the Pete Rose, two in the pink rose pink, the Pete Rose pink. But so the commissioner this week also, by the way, lifted the lifetime ban on Shoeless Joe Jackson. If you're not familiar with Shoeless Joe Jackson, you've seen the movie Field of Dreams. I mean,
Well, yeah, you and Todd have talked about him before.
yeah, well, he was one of the players in the Chicago Black Sox that were caught throwing the World Series, although Shoeless Joe claimed that he was not part of it. And the way he played in those games would suggest that, yes, he was the one person on the team who absolutely was not trying to fix these games. He was still banned for baseball for life. And now this week when he's like, well, we did Pete Rose, might as well do Shoeless Joe Jackson as well. And what a kick in the dick, or lack thereof, because he's fucking bones at this point. Like, you couldn't even do it when his body was still warm. He's dust, and you've decided to lift the fucking ban on him. Major League Baseball, my God.
Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K. and Ryan today. Thank you so much for your wise words of wisdom. If you would like to get in touch, you can email us at sweatsockspodcast@gmail.com, or you can follow us on socials at SweatSocksPod, basically anywhere, because apparently we have social media.
We do?
I know. Who knew?
On that.
I know. Who fucking knew? I need to be better at posting on it because I'm really busy. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Till next time. You have to say it.
I don't know what to say.
And he claims he listens.
Nobody listens all the way to the end.
Till next time. Just
Sweaty!
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Todd Lyons, Kay White, and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.